Sarah buys a $3 coffee on Tuesday morning. By Friday, that coffee costs her $412. She didn't gamble. She didn't invest in crypto. She just made the mistake of trusting her bank's math. This isn't a story about financial illiteracy. It's about a perfectly legal system designed to turn your smallest mistakes into their biggest profits. And it's happening to 40 million Americans every single year. Here's what your bank doesn't want you to understand about overdraft fees. They're not penalties. They're products. Carefully engineered revenue streams that generated $11 billion last year alone. That's more than the entire GDP of some countries. But here's the twist. The system isn't just predatory, it's deliberately confusing. Banks have spent decades perfecting a financial mousetrap so sophisticated that even people who think they understand it walk straight into it. Meet the overdraft fee chain reaction. It starts with a single transaction and ends with a cascade of charges that can drain your account faster than you can say available balance. The beauty of this system, from the bank's perspective, is that it punishes you for being poor while rewarding them for your poverty. Let's walk through exactly how this works. Sarah has $200 in her checking account on Monday night. On Tuesday morning, she buys that coffee for $3. Her account shows a balance of $197. Simple math, right? Wrong. What Sarah doesn't know is that her bank processes transactions in a specific order, not chronologically, not by size, but in whatever sequence generates the most fees. It's called transaction reordering, and it's completely legal. Here's Sarah's Tuesday. Coffee for $3 at 8 a.m. Lunch for $12 at noon. Gas for $35 at 6 p.m. Her account balance throughout the day never drops below $150. She goes to sleep thinking she's fine. But overnight, something interesting happens. The bank processes her rent payment from the weekend, $750. Suddenly, her account is $550 in the red. Now here's where it gets beautiful. If you're the bank, instead of processing Tuesday's transactions in order, they run the largest one first. Gas, $35. That's a $35 overdraft fee. Then lunch, $12. Another $35 fee. Finally, coffee, $3. One more $35 fee. 3 small purchases, $105 in fees, plus the original overdraft from rent. But we're just getting started, because Sarah doesn't know any of this has happened until she checks her account Wednesday morning. By then, her phone bill has auto-debited. $45 becomes another $35 fee. Netflix processes next. $15 becomes $30 to 5 more. Her gym membership, $25 becomes another fee. Each legitimate charge triggers a penalty that's often larger than the original transaction. By Wednesday afternoon, Sarah owes her bank over $300 in fees alone. The original transactions totaled less than $130. This is the chain reaction in action. One insufficient fund creates a domino effect of penalties. And here's the truly elegant part. Each fee makes the next fee more likely. The deeper you go into the negative, the more transactions will trigger additional charges. Banks call this customer behavior modification. The rest of us might call it something else. The average American who pays overdraft fees pays them 8 times per year. The average fee is $30 to $4. But that's not the real number, because fees compound. One study found that customers who pay overdraft fees pay an average of $380 annually. That's more than many people spend on groceries in a month. It's a car payment. It's a vacation. It's gone. Now zoom out. Overdraft fees disproportionately hit the same people repeatedly. 80% of fees come from just 9% of customers. These aren't random financial mistakes. They're systematic extractions from the people who can least afford them. The Federal Reserve found that overdraft fees are 20 times more likely to affect households earning less than $50,000 per year. 20 times. This isn't coincidence. It's design. Banks have refined this system over decades. They've lobbied against regulation. They've fought transparency requirements. They've created complex fee structures that make it nearly impossible to predict when you'll be charged. Some banks even delay posting deposits while expediting withdrawals. Your paycheck might not clear for 3 business days, but that coffee purchase hits immediately. The gap between these timings creates opportunities for fees. And here's perhaps the most absurd part. Banks often allow you to overdraw your account then charge you for the privilege. They could simply decline the transaction. Instead, they provide a service you never asked for and then bill you for it. It's like a mechanic who breaks your car, fixes it, then charges you for both the damage and the repair. The truth is, overdraft fees work exactly as intended. They generate steady, predictable revenue from the customers least able to fight back or switch banks. They create a poverty tax disguised as a financial service. Some banks have started eliminating overdraft fees, marketing this as a customer-friendly innovation. But let's be honest, they're not doing this out of generosity. They're responding to competition and regulation. The fact that removing these fees is considered progressive tells you everything you need to know about how normalized this exploitation has become. Meanwhile, the customers who pay these fees often can't simply switch banks. They need accounts for direct deposits, bill payments, and basic financial services. The banking system has made itself essential, then monetized that dependency. So here's the question that keeps me awake at night. If a system this obviously predatory can exist in plain sight, generate billions in profits, and affect millions without meaningful consequences, what does that tell us about who the financial system actually serves? Sarah's $400 coffee isn't an anomaly. It's the business model. And somewhere right now, someone is buying their own overpriced cup of financial reality.